Hello, beautiful family. How are you all doing? Thank you so dearly for always tuning in. I really appreciate. Today, the first time you are coming across us, so you are hearing this voice for the first time. We still remain Progress News and we give you all the latest updates. Remember, in this platform, we react to all videos and your opinion is highly needed. So sit back, watch this video, and I'll be right back.
Nations League, wherever you are, uh, wherever you are watching from, at the border, at the Bakassi Peninsula, in Rivers State, I salute you all. I greet you all for any Ambazonian watching me here. And if you look at the topic, the headline, I categorically stated that I want to respond to the former deputy leader of Ipob, Uche Mefor. But before I respond to him, to his call for 5 Igbo states, let me say something concerning the advice some of our people have sent to me concerning the warnings from our group that our supporters will be forced to storm Lagos State and attack those who are attacking our people. A lot of people have expressed concern, calling me, messaging me that I should lie low, should be careful, because DSS are going about arresting anybody that makes any comment. But I don't think what I've stated is wrong. It is not up to what MC Oluomo came out publicly and said, and he was not arrested. It's not up to what. It's not as bad as what some traditional rulers in Lagos have said so far, and they are still moving freely. I always said that if they continue to assault our people, intimidate our people, we have our supporters, we have our loyalists, we have our followers. They can storm Lagos and attack those attacking us. We didn't say they were attacking innocent Yorubas. That was not what I said. Those troublemakers that are attacking our people, at least they should be prepared. That is what I said. That our loyalists will storm Lagos and attack them. I didn't have my mouth when I said so. So if what I said will make them to come and arrest me, oh yeah, they will have to first of all arrest that MC. Arrest the 2 Obas that came out publicly to threaten Igbos in Lagos before they can come and arrest me. And when they arrest me, they should expect trouble. Serious trouble, serious one. Before I come out and make any threat, I have done my mathematics. Underground keep, in case you come at home, you know that I'm not the only person. You know I'm not the only person. So that is that. I have taken all your advice. I didn't say anything I've said that is a threat to anybody's life. It's not a threat to anybody's life. I didn't say we are going to attack Yorubas or whatever, no. But they are saying that they will attack our people, they will attack us. Then a statement from Anti-Igbo that he will invite Ipob to Lagos. They arrested him. To protect Igbo businesses, not to come and kill the people there. They arrested him. You see how wicked, you see the kind of hatred they have for the Igbos. So my statement is a warning to them. No amount of arrest will scare us away. Or will make us not to talk. We will talk. If situation forces us to react, we will react. We will react. We are going to react. So it's not because they are coming to arrest us, looking for those that will comment, that will say one thing or the other and arrest them. For that, I will shut my mouth up. I will talk. I will talk. If you attack our people, we are not going to keep quiet. That is it. I have said it before. So, what I said is not a big threat. It's not even a threat, because I don't make threats. I only issue warnings. And what I issued was a warning, sound warning. So, let them take it or not. Yeah, Please kindly share this video. All I need from you is to share widely. This struggle, everybody is contributing. Let your contribution be that you are on the side of disseminating information. You are on the side of information. That should be your contribution. Every contribution matters in Biafra struggle. We cannot do it alone. We're on ground. I take risk. I move from place to place, border to border, creek to creek. So you cannot expect me to be online, doing some online thing. At least I've done the best I can. I created a page where I can talk to my people. So what you do in the interest of the struggle is to share to every platform you belong. Share so that they can get our message. They will not feel that we are sleeping. We are not sleeping. Now, coming back to the main topic. You see, I would like to advise some of us who are tired of this struggle. Many of us, or many people, let me know because I don't want to, not many of us. Some people are tired, some, of this struggle. And they are hell-bent on causing confusion, causing division, and bad feelings among Biafrans. And I call them pregnant men. If you're a man and you are pregnant, Biafra struggle is not for you. Biafra struggle is what? It's not for you. It's not for pregnant men. I keep saying it. It's not for pregnant men. Because if a pregnant man with big tummy, boom, you'll be feeling tired. You'll be feeling tired because the tummy will be having you. You'll be feeling lazy. So pregnant men should take back seat. They should take back seat. That's my advice. Then I have seen a lot of people have tagged me to the brokers and posts of Uche Mefor, the former Ipob deputy leader, calling for a Biafra of 5 Igbo speaking states. And despite the fact that he made some points which anyone can reason with him, but while he was the deputy leader of Ipob, being in that official position, he never raised these issues. So the body will know how to deal with it. Now, what I want to say, I want to correct him. No Biafran agitator for now have the powers to redraw Biafran map. No Biafran agitator for now have the powers to do what? To redraw Biafran map. Biafra, we are hearing, followed due process before it was declared. Before it was named Biafra, it followed due process. Then before it was declared, it followed due process. There was Eastern Consultative Assembly that consulted all the tribes. All the tribes. And we had some tribes that joined the struggle and some chickened out. Some chickened out, some joined the struggle. Majority stood for Biafra. And that map was officially recognized legally in Biafra. So before anything will make us to change it, it must follow due process. We must have to be on round table, not just pro-Biafra groups or whatever. We have to reach out to all the tribes and still know if those who fought with us in 1967 are still with us. We know the areas that fought during the war. We know the areas. You can't throw them aside. We know those that stood with us till the war ended. And we know those too that chickened out. We know those that chickened out. So we also have to reach out. Those areas that fought till the end of the war, are they still with us? If they are still with us, you don't have powers to withdraw the map. Because you cannot, because some few or a particular ethnic group in Niger Delta is trying to overshadow all the tribes. That you say want to withdraw the map. Is it that particular tribe that controls all the tribes, that owns all the tribes in the region? So what Uche Mefor don't know, though, at some point, we cannot force anybody to be part of the struggle, to be part of Biafra. Yes, that's right. But what he equally have to understand is that you can never have 100% support from your people in freedom struggle like this. No nation that got independence that secured 100% support of their own people, of the people within that country or region. It's not possible anywhere. It's not possible. It's not possible. So, as a Biafran agitator, we are not supposed to, but we are still trying to build, we are still trying to unite our people, bring them together, build a strong alliance within the Biafran region. So anybody coming out now to make some frivolous comments, trying to, those that are even participating, if there are nobody participating in his group, we have a lot of tribes in my group, in BNL group, of which he knows. He knows that. Can you tell me that members of my group, BNL, at the borders, are Igbo people? They are not Igbos. They are not Igbos. Is it the Ikom borders? They are Jagan people. Is it the Etum borders? They are Jagan people. Is it the Boki borders? Is it the Akampa borders? They are Jagan people. Then you go to the Gulf of Guinea. Is it the Bakassi Peninsula? They are all Efik. And some of our members in River State, from the different ethnic nationalities in River State. So you want us, what do you now expect me to tell my members? That unfortunately they are no longer part of Biafra after their sacrifices. Or you think that only Igbo people died for this recent struggle? I lost my members. I've lost my men. Most especially in Bakassi. I've lost my men. All this gra noise we've been hearing in Igbo land. Which action is bigger than the action that my boys carried out, especially in 2016? The vessel that was hijacked. A lot of them have made sacrifices. Is it because the media is focused on activities in Igbo land? They don't see what is happening in other. They don't even the ones we are doing, they don't pay attention there. They believe Biafra is Igbo, and the media also help to promote Igbo agenda in the Biafran struggle. I know all those things. I understand all those things. So, we have to follow due process. His opinion is not bad. Follow due process. We reach out to everybody, both those that fought during the war, the areas that fought during the areas that did not fight during the war. We get their opinions. Then all of us will sit. All of us will sit. They will not know what to do. And it's not now. It's not now. It's not now. Before you even come up with such or I say public outburst, what effort, your own group, what effort have you made in reaching out to these other areas? At least every group should work hard in area of consultation. Not just you sit there writing and broadcasting. At least you should be. What effort can he tell us? But I have done consultation in large areas in Biafra land. I started the consultation. I started it. Even when Ipob was protesting during the first arrest of Nnamdi, I focused on doing consultations. I focus on consulting. I don't believe in without the people in question. Are they really with us? I have to know, get their mind. Are they really with us? That was why that period, during the protest in Port Harcourt, the massive protest, Many people were, oh, everybody in River State is now Biafra. Everybody in River State is now Biafra. How did you know? How are you sure they were part of that? Have you gone to the locals, the indigenous, the communities, or the Igbo people population there came out and protested? You felt everybody in River State. I focus on targeting indigenous in my activities. In my activities, I target indigenous. That is why in BNL organization, we are not Igbos. Many of us are not. Many of us are not Igbos. Did you say, I have members now. We have members. We have boys. They're not Igbos. I've gone to River State communities. I had a grassroots congress in Ahoda. They turned up. The video is there on YouTube. They turned up. The Ekpaya youths. They received me and my team. We call a not as the Ekpaya / Igbo tradition demands. And they embraced the struggle. They didn't chase me away. I wasn't chased out. Another one at Ikwere. Isiobu. We had a powerful congress, the grassroots congress. The Ikwere people came out. They came out. I was received. I talked to them about the struggle. Nobody stood up and said, we are not part of, we don't want to be part of Biafra. I went to Opopo. I went to Andoni. The youth came out. In River State, almost the same thing. Oh, in what was the time that my boys were arrested in Bayelsa during a meeting with Asari Dokubo? Those youths that were arrested, they came with 3 buses from Ahoda and Ogba. From Ahoda and Ogba. They took off from Ahoda and they were arrested in River State. Are they Igbo? Are they from Southeast? Let me not say if they are. Those ones are Igbo speaking. Are they from Southeast? Yeah, they sacrificed. I've heard a grassroots congress in Eket, a combined grassroots congress between Eket and SN Eket. And I saw turnout. That was the highest, the place I had the highest turnout. Their elders turned out. They came out in their numbers. Church leaders, we had some pastors there, and youth. The youth, there's those that doesn't even know they are Biafrans. They started asking questions. Somebody asked, who the Igbo people did this and that? What Igbo people did during the war? I wasn't even the person that answered the question. Their elders responded. Those that even fought during the war, they responded. To show that the spirit is high. Immediately I went there, at that particular community. They knocked their bell. They knocked their bell to inform the community. Those that came from other places were already there. I saw when I was coming with my car. Immediately the bell was, they knocked the bell. I saw some people in the farm. They said, is it time? They dropped their cutlass. They were running. They were rushing to the meeting venue. Then within me, I said, is it the spirit of... So the spirit is high in this area. I went to Ona. I met some top elder statesman. I met Odum brother, one of his brother, is a family relation, Chief Dr. Thompson Akpabio, the first medical doctor to own a hospital in Akwa Ibom State. He narrated his ordeal during the Biafran War. He was a medical doctor in Biafra. He mentioned those, people like Chief Dozie Kedife, told me everything that happened during the war, both how some of the people were discriminated and whatever. And his spirit is still strong. He urges people to be part of the struggle. All these consultations, all these things I've been doing. Did you see any media report it? They will not. They will not. We used to post. We publish online. We post on our page. We post on YouTube. They will not. They will not publicize it. But if it's something happening in Igbo land now, they will be first. You neglect other areas. You are not even giving them publicity. And you think they are not showing any concern. Who told you they are not showing concern? In Eket, we had so many meetings in that Eket. That day I left, they contributed money. I was, in fact, my feelings became high. I told them I was heading from there to Bakassi Peninsula. They pitied me. They started raising money there. I was like, see these people, look. They contributed money and gave me. And I appreciated them. I went down to Bakassi. Is it Bakassi? Bakassi, now if you go to Bakassi now, go to Bakassi. The spirit is high there. The spirit is high in Bakassi, so I'm telling you. When I started, they mobilized their soldiers to counter me so that I will not mobilize anybody, any single person there. But it was too late. The first arrest gave us publicity in Bakassi. It gave us publicity. So many of my youth, so many of notable Bakassi youths, they call them Biafra. They call them Biafra. If they move, they call Biafra. They will just call you Biafra. So many of them in Bakassi, in Ikan. Precisely. So many of they are not members, but they call them Biafra. A lot of people in Biafra have been persecuted. Sorry, in Bakassi Peninsula, that are not members of my group. They have been persecuted, arrested, and accused of having link with my group. A lot of them are even the political class that I know, that I consulted. I reached out to them. Information will go, they will invite them. They are one of those sponsoring me. So many of them have gone through a lot of harassment. In Bakassi Peninsula there, many of them. Is it to talk of the militants? I'm not a militant. I don't run a militant organization. But as I can tell you that the different fraction of militants in Bakassi Peninsula, in the Gulf of Guinea, eastern end of the Gulf of Guinea, are loyal to the struggle. They are loyal to the struggle. Who did it? I'm the one. They are loyal to the struggle. If we fire any threat now, we'll do you something now. You see, under 3 days, you see what will happen. Under 3 days, you see what will happen. They are not Igbos. They are not Igbos. Is it in Cross River State? The first place we had our consultative congress. I think it's getting dark here. The first place we had our consultative congress in Cross River State is in Ekukunela. In Ipob local government area of Cross River State. The border there. That was the first place. Immediately I came in there at Ekukunela, their youths, they mobilized themselves. What happened at Ekukunela that year will never be forgotten. Will never be forgotten. The media that carried that activities was Cross River Watch, owned by Agba Jalingo, the guy that was recently remanded in prison custody, and that is why I'm supporting him to come out from there. We went to Ekukunela. I was surprised. All their youth, I saw everybody. Then we went to use the community hall. We consulted some of the unions and other stuff. We didn't consult their motor park. There's a motor park there at the junction there. So we didn't consult them. So as soon as we gathered at the hall, they came to disrupt what we were doing. They felt that the unions and other people that have been consulted, that I gave them money, that I shared money. So whether the chairman of this thing, he came to disrupt the meeting, that we must leave the hall. My dear, you will see what happened that day. They jacked him up like this and threw him aside. So he knew that if he put head again, I was even the one begging that I don't want anything that will cause commotion here. So he said that ask them if there's any alternate venue, let's leave the hall for him. I didn't come here to share money or whatever. We have consulted reasonable people. I'm also motor park. What am I consulting motor park for? So that year encouraged me more. Immediately after that meeting, I zoomed off. Some of them, the same people that were thrown out, whether they invited the police, I don't know. And before you know it, they said that the matter got to the traditional ruler. They invited all those that participated, this and that. And it's as a result of fear, many of them. They've just been afraid. I went to Obudu. I consulted. During my consultation, I went to Obudu. I went to Obudu itself. I went to Otogwang. I went to Abochichi in Bekwara. The same day, I covered Abochichi. I covered Otogwang in Obudu. They came out. Their elders came out. Some brought their boot, the boot they reserved during the war, or how they fought for Biafra. Then when I'm ready, they will take me to Obubra, where we had the highest Biafra mercenary from Obubra, and which is true because I've had it before. They came out. So you can see that these people, it's just that nobody is hearing from them. Conduct a referendum, you see all of them. will vote for Biafra. That is when you know that Biafra has supporters. That is when you know that Biafra has supporters. I consulted, I went to Akampa. Ekoganaku, Mfamusi. These are border communities close to Ambazonia. We went there. Ambazonians also, they joined us that night. I went there at night because there were too much army checkpoints at Mfamusi. So we have to move in at night with bike. That is a very interior village. You can't even go there, Oleyu. The day Ebenezer Kwanga of Ambazonia Southern Cameroon Defense Force tried to go there, as I was told, they said he couldn't even, he saw the road, he couldn't continue. So right, for you to know the kind of communities I have gone to talk to them about Biafra. To talk to them about Biafra. So it's not about you don't have that opportunity, or you don't know how to go about consultation. You begin to talk, talk your own thing based on your personal opinion. I went to Bayelsa. I went to Sabama. I went to Ogbia. I went to Nembe. It's only in Bayelsa that I had opposition, that I was opposed. In Nembe, I had youth members in Sabama, mostly. What was this local government? I also met some Ijoy Council members too in Yanagua, then Ogbia. At a point, Ijoy Council called and started threatening them. When they saw a picture that was posted on Facebook, they called and started threatening them. And those youth backed off. They backed off. I went to Nembe. I stayed in Nembe. I was hosted then by a faction of Avengers. I hosted them at night. We drank. I slept in one of them's house. Then the next day was to be the meeting proper with their elders. And immediately the feedback I got was that the elders said that they have their own struggle. They have their own struggle. They cannot join her own. They have their own struggle, which is Niger Delta. I said, okay, no problem. I stand up, clean my nails, they go. It's only in Bayelsa that some people came out and said, no, they will not. And this particular area has been our challenges, even right from the Civil War. I don't know the kind of grudges they have against Igbos that they can never forgive and forget. If there's anything the Igbos did, if there's anything the Igbos did against them, that they cannot find it in their heart to forgive the Igbos. I don't see, I keep searching what the Igbos did to them, our Ijaw brothers, what the Igbos did to them. I've not seen anything tangible. I've not seen anything. The Igbos did not say, there will be the only people, there will be the only majority in Biafra. The Igbos did not deny them anything, just that they followed Nigerian media propaganda. That the Igbos will chase them to the water. Will chase them to the water. Just like I was in Port Harcourt at a building site. I overheard some youth from Ogoni arguing how Igbos wanted to chase them away to ocean and claim their land and their oil. So it's only a fool. If you are not learned, that is when you begin to say something that is impossible. If you are learned, because I see those people are just motor-packed out. You know, agro mentality is there. Even some of them that are learned too in the Ijaw area, the Ijaw Council, they reason the same thing too. They reason the same thing. So how will Igbos come and claim your oil? Now Igbo will not get oil. This oil, they talk, oil. Now Igbo will not get oil. Now Igbo will not get oil. Divide River State into two. Half now Igbo people, they have oil. So all those kind of things is mentality, just because you have you have been deceived. You have been deceived. But that shouldn't be a reason why anybody will come out and say he wants to withdraw Biafra. No, we are still trying. We are bringing our people together. Even among the Igbo, it's not everybody that is backing Biafra. It's not everybody. There are some places you go now in Ebonyi State. You talk Biafra, they will want to cut your head off. It's not everybody. It's not everybody. Even in Imo State, it's not everybody. You get where you go talk Biafra now, even talk, they say, and you come out for my face. At times, people, they do that out of fear. It's fear. Most of the times, it's fear. Even some other areas too that are not showing up, it's fear. But when you can maybe conduct referendum, you see they will come and put hand for Biafra. But tell them to participate, they are afraid. They are afraid. But that doesn't mean that we don't have people, we don't have members, boys that are there, that are participating. As a BNL leader, I know those that are supporting me, that are not Igbos, financially, that are not Igbos. They are not Igbos. But we don't mention that. They don't come up on Facebook to begin to write. Or whatever. The day we had a program at the Akampa. Was it Akampa? The day we had a program at Akampa. Sorry, Ecom. They spoke their languages. The video is there. 2 Ecom women in is it America where they were so excited. They called me that they watched the video. They were so excited. One of them said, in fact, so are people too participate for this struggle? And the woman was contributing with the little she can. That we should make sure that we sustain the struggle in her area there. So it's passion. Let's give everybody time. I believe what is happening now is an eye-opener. So what I'm saying, if he wants an Igbo state, it shouldn't be Biafra. Biafra is a multi-ethnic nation. And it followed due process. So if you said you want Igbo Republic, then it should be called Igbo Nation and not Biafra. That is my advice for him. There's a difference between Igbo Nation and Biafra Republic. If he's still using the name Biafra, he's making a mistake. Thank you very much. I remain my humble self, Prince Chimeze Richard.
So my wonderful family, that brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like the video, share, and subscribe. Thank you and bye-bye.